Should be live on YouTube now. All right, let me update the item list. Entering it right now. There we go. And we'll get started. Wonderful. Still have a little bit of a trick-or-treat thing going on. My lighting kind of pooped out on me. So let me adjust the lighting a little bit here. Right. Refresh, make sure this is everything that we need. Yes. Cool. All right, we are live. And I think I have everything set here. So let me grab my phone and we will get started. Let's pick the first box. Let's pick the first box, 2 boxes. Guys, in the meantime, you can look at the photographs of the auction item that is there. That's going to be the key to what I'm offering tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16. So we're going to need 2 numbers out of 16. First number out of 16 is... I just kind of do this to pick something random. It really has no bearing on the outcome of what's happening. 16. 16. Last box. And then now we've got to go out of 15 for the next one. And like I said, it has no bearing. I just do it randomly just to make it completely random and on my vantage anyway as well. 15. All right, 15 is going to be the last box in the lot, which is this one. Jambalaya bonus is still live tonight. So that bonus is still live. Nobody's got that yet. We started with 25. You guys can see how many are left right now. So let's get rocking. We're doing the Pack-Alanche, folks. It's actually an outrageously simple game. You pick your box, you get what's inside. And that's just the way the process goes. You have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the Pack-Alanche, which I'll show you what that is. Tonight we are going to be featuring some Topps basketball hobby packs, but we're going to start with the lower level to start, get people warmed up. This is what you want to see, the Pack-Alanche. All right, let's pick where it's going to be, and we are ready to start. Oops, I dropped my thing, but that's okay. Let's spin the wheel on my side because I like to keep it random, like I said. And we'll go from there. We'll start. All right. It's a simple game, folks. You pick your box, A, B, or C. All the packs are ripped. All the cards are shipped. What you're looking for is what's called the Pack-Alanche. What's the Pack-Alanche? It is this. In the Pack-Alanche, tonight you're going to get a Stranger Things pack in honor of Halloween weekend. You are also going to get a Naruto pack. And let's, why not? Let's add a trick or trade pack in as well. So you got 3 packs in the Pack-Alanche. Pick your box, A, B, or C. One has Pack-Alanche. One has a different item from the photo. And the other one has a different item from the photo as well. So let's run it. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Everything is shown in the photographs if you're curious as to what is in the boxes. It's all shown there. So you have a wide variety. Just if you get Pack-Alanche, you get a little bit more value for your money. It's that simple. I'm going to add in these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. I just have these over here. So I'm just going to add these vintage into the Pack-Alanche. I'm going to add these vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards as well. So you got Turtles, Turtles, and Turtles. We'll add these in. Shadow going on, so we'll fix that. All right, let's run it. Pick your box, A, B, or C. One has the Pack-Alanche. One has the item shown in the photographs. Lots of good stuff out there. There's only a few boxes left. So just a little bit fun. Get yourself some good value for your money. I decided to use some Stranger Things packs tonight just to kind of make it a little bit more fun. Let's add into the Pack-Alanche this 2 cards from the Philadelphia Phillies. We got Jonathan Papelbon Green and then a Mike Schmidt. So we'll add those into the Pack-Alanche. You get Pack-Alanche, you get all the items you see right there. So let's run it. There we go. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Anybody like to get in? Oh, I meant to run it for $5. I'm sorry. It didn't update it for me. Let me save that for a second. I meant to run it for $5. I don't know why it came out as $10. Oh, there you go. Running it now. There we go. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Everybody gets something. Everybody, no losers. It's just a really fun game in order to get a bunch of packs for your money. So there's no losers. Everybody comes out ahead. Here's another Phillies theme card. We'll add him in there too. And then who's this? This I think this guy's a Hall of Famer. So Mitch Richmond, Steve Kerr, Fleer Metal. We'll add that in as well. All right. Pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody gets something. Just a matter of which one you want, which one you get. And you get everything you see if you get the Pack-Alanche. That's it. All right, let me see. All right. What I might do is reset. Let me see how I want to do this. All right. All right, let's see how I want to reset. You guys aren't feeling this group here. Let's reset. Reset. All right, I'm going to reset. We're going to start our Pack-Alanche with a pack of Lorcana. Okay, so we're going to start with the Lorcana pack as a Pack-Alanche. Since it's still Halloween weekend, I'm going to add in a Pokemon Trick or Trade. And then why not add a Naruto pack in as well? So if you get the Pack-Alanche, this is the Pack-Alanche. It's in one of the boxes, A, B, or C. You get all 3 packs. If not, you also get a great card or pack as well. Everything is shown in the photographs. So there's all winners, no losers. Everybody gets something for your money. Everything is shown in the photos. The only one that's not is obviously the Pack-Alanche. So let's run this, see if anybody wants to get this trio. Pick your box, A, B, or C. And then we'll go from there. The more people that play tonight, the more lots we get involved. I'll do some Tops basketball tonight. I'd like to get to at least number 5 before we start running some basketball. So let's do some of these other cool packs that I have. Give you guys a little bit more value with multiples. It's kind of how I'd like to do it tonight. You guys with some good value for your money. So anybody would like to jump in tonight? It's Pack-Alanche again. We're doing the $5 level. We went back to $5. We were doing $10 level last couple shows, but we're going to start with $5, and then we'll, like I said, we'll gradually build into some of the other items. I have football cards and I have basketball cards tonight as well. So if you guys like different types of cards, you're going to have a good time. I have Frozen, I have Naruto, I have Dragon Ball Z, I have Marvel. Great variety tonight. So pick your box, A, B, or C. Get yourself the Pack-Alanche. It's the simplest game on Whatnot. Best value for your money because there's no losers. Everybody wins, gets something for their money. So there's no losers at all. Everybody gets something. This is not like a break where you might zonk. You're going to get a pack. You're going to get a card. You're going to get something for your money. Everything's shown in the photos. And you can see that the Pack-Alanche are these 3 items here if you do get the Pack-Alanche. There we go. And we're back to the $5 level tonight. So, positive thing is we're back to the $5 level tonight. So, and for every 5, I'll do some of the Topps Hobby basketball packs as well. So, let's get to lot number 5, and then we'll do that as well. We'll add that in to the Pack-Alanche. So, good value for your money. I also have some cool Stranger Things packs tonight, too, so we'll add those in as we go. But let's start with this. All right, let's do this. Let's go a little bit wilder. We'll add in an Avengers pack as well. So we'll add in an Avengers pack too. So Pack-Alanche is Naruto, Lorcana, see if anybody'd like to get in tonight. We're back to $5 level to get more people into it, involved. So let's see if anybody'd like to get in tonight. $5, give it a shot. Easiest, great value deal on Whatnot. This is not like some of those games where you spin a wheel and or you do a break and you get nothing. Everybody gets something. No losers. Everybody gets something. Super easy. But if you get the Pack-Alanche, you get all that you see there for $5 and change. Your shipping and all of that. So. Let's see if anybody'd like to get in tonight. Lots of good packs out there still in the boxes. Well, let's get a Pack-Alanche to start. Let's get the best value out of the way. Like I said, if we get to 5, auction number 5, we'll do a Topps hobby pack. So let's see if we can get there tonight. But we're still stuck on 1. So One Piece. Let's see if I have One Piece. I'll add it into the game. You get Pack-Alanche, you get a pack of One Piece. Give it a try. Pick your box, A, B, or C. There we go. Just added it in. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Pack-Alanche is in one of these boxes. There we go. I just added another pack into the Pack-Alanche. There we go. So far, I guess that wasn't exciting enough. So we'll try again. Let's see if we could reset. We'll reset. All right. We'll keep the Lorcana in. Keep Lorcana in. Let's see what else we're gonna put in. This is kind of cool. Let's put this in. Let me add this really cool Superman card of Kevin Garnett. So we'll add him in as part of the Pack-Alanche. We'll do a Stranger Things pack as part of the Pack-Alanche. Since people are asking about the One Piece, I'll add in the One Piece pack as well. So you'll get One Piece, Stranger Things, Lorcana, and Kevin Garnett. So we'll do those. See if anybody'd like to jump in on this group. Go. I do have the packs in the buy now too. I think I have 10 packs of One Piece available from in the buy now. But I'd like to get to 5, and then we will go from there. But pick your box, A, B, or C, and go from there. I must have dropped something. What did I drop? Oh. I think I might reset. Alright, let's reset, folks. Lorcana, One Piece, and alright, let me get some water and we'll reset. Get some water and we'll reset. Be right back. Alright. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. Alright. YouTube real quick. Alright. Alright, we have some background noise now. So all is good with that. Alright, let me set this camera. There's like such a shadow going on. I care for the shadows so much. I think that's better. Cool. Okay. All right, let's start her off and get some good stuff on in here. I think that's what I need, is to get it more tilted. There we go. That's kind of better. Just a little bit more higher there. All right, perfect. All right, let's start it off, folks. Let's get the Pack-Alanche going. Let's start it with the Lorcana, as usual. Okay, so we got the Lorcana pack in there. Let's add an Avengers pack. Okay, so we'll add in Avengers. And about one piece. So we'll do one piece. How about a card of some kind? I think we need a card, a sports card. So let's see what kind of sports card I'd like to add in. Here we go. Here's an autograph card. We'll add him in too as part of the Pack-Alanche. All right. You get the Pack-Alanche, pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get all the items you see in the front. If you strike out, don't worry, and you don't pick Pack-Alanche. There's still great stuff in the boxes. So there's no losers. Everybody gets something. This is not like a break. You're either going to get a pack of cards, you're going to get Pack-Alanche, or you're going to get something else. And you'll see everything is shown in the photograph, so there's no mystery behind what's out there. It's all shown. And you just pick your box. A, B, or C. It's a very simple game with great odds in your favor by being 1 in 3. Versus all those other games out there where you're playing 1 in 30 or 1 in 50. This is 1 in 3 with full visuals of everything that's available. So there's no losers. Everybody gets something, as it should be. I was recently part of a break where I was super bummed because I didn't get any cards for my item. And I'm like, that's not fair. Everybody who buys something should get something. That's how it should be. So that's how I run my show. I hope you like the same policy as well. So pick your box, A, B, or C, get the Pack-Alanche, get all that you see there. It's the simplest game. And like I said, if you strike out, no worries. I'm going to add this really cool Kevin Garnett Superman card. Hall of Famer from Z-Force. Vintage from when he played. So we'll add that into the Pack-Alanche. Add a little more value for you guys. So there we go. Let's run it again. Just gave you more value for your $5 if you get it. Like I said, if you miss, no worries. Eventually, everybody gets it. Usually it happens, there's only 15 left. 4, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15, 16 left from the photos. And then one is obviously the Pack-Alanche. So there we go. Place your bid, get your pick. And then if we get rolling, we get to number 5, I'll start doing some Topps Hobby. Well, we have to get a few off the board first with some good value through Lorcana. I do have some football as well from Contenders, so perhaps that might be your jam. But let's start with this because generally Lorcana is a good value for y'all. I want to give you guys good value to start. Where is that one that I saw? Oh, here we go. So we got one autograph in the Pack-Alanche. So let's add another one. So let's add in this hand-signed Bill Swift card to the Pack-Alanche as well. The Giants, so there's 2 autograph cards in the Pack-Alanche. Now, this came from an estate sale. So, see if anybody'd like to get in. Pick your box, A, B, or C, and we go from there. Hopefully someone gets it right off the jump, and then we can reset. That's the goal. The more cards you get, the more packs you get, the better it is for me, because I think it's a lot of fun. All packs are ripped, all cards are shipped. I make it super simple for everybody, because it's fun to open packs for people. And I did a wheel game last year, and I found it was kind of boring, because everybody wanted it shipped sealed. So I said, next year, we're doing opening everything. That way everybody has a little fun, gets to watch and sees what good cards come out of it. And then it's also all taken care of you. It's for you. It's sleeved and top loaded and all that kind of good stuff too. So it's already packaged up for you. I don't ship it the cheapest way possible, by the way. I ship in a nice bubble mailer for you, or a box if you guys get that many cards. Always well protected. I take my time with it. So you have no worries on your end. You can even see my feedback. I've done over 1,000 transactions here on Whatnot, probably over 1,200 by now. So join a game that's fun, with great odds, and good packs for your value. And let's get it rolling. The more, like I said, the more spots that come off, the more cool things I could add into the game. Everything is shown in the photos as well if you're curious what's in the boxes. So there's no mystery. Lots of packs. I'm pretty sure, let me look at the pictures. Most of the baseball packs are out there. The Topps Chrome Football is still out there. So a lot of good stuff still out there. Hockey is still out there. The Jambalaya bonus is still out there, which is basically the box behind the boxes. So still a lot of good value out there. So let's see if anybody'd like to jump in. Get yourself a Pack-Alanche. Which is basically an avalanche of packs. No losers. Everybody gets something. This is not, like I said, this is not a game where you strike out and you get nothing. This is not a game where you get a pop bean. This is a game where I try to give everybody value for their money plus. So that's kind of my goal, is to give everybody value plus for what they're purchasing. For less than a cup of coffee, folks, you get your, well, in Las Vegas, it's actually way less than a cup of coffee if you go to one of the casinos. So you're getting good value for your money, and it's a lot of fun, and you get a lot of good cards. Especially if you get Pack-Alanche at first, I mean, everybody gets it, everybody hits it. We've hit it so many times. I think last show we hit it twice, and I only did 5 spots, so 2 out of 5 times was pretty solid. So you got to think it's going to at least happen between now and 5, so might as well be on the first on the board and get it off the board the first. You know, as more people jump in, it gets a little bit wilder, and these are great odds. Like I said, it's always 1 in 3, so it's good value for your money. I'm also live on YouTube, so hello to all the YouTuber people that are watching tonight. My name is Stephanie here on Quisty Wilkes, and I collect both sports cards and Pokemon. I find that and entertainment cards as well. I find that this category in storage units is probably the best that fits me because I have different types of things. I find that if I'm in basketball or if I'm in Pokemon, it really doesn't work to what I do. I sell a variety of different things and I build my games around people that like different categories as well. So that's kind of the goal and where I'm coming from in terms of selling. I mean, I like variety. I hope you guys like variety as well. I did have one gentleman who came in and was interested in hockey. I'm like, well, I have one hockey card out of the 17 at the time that's in one of the boxes, so it's probably not your jam, to play because the chances of getting the hockey card 1 in 17 is not great odds for you if you really like hockey. Now, if you like Pokemon or if you like sports, you're going to get Pokemon or sports generally. Obviously, this is Lorcana, or you're going to get Lorcana, and I have some different types of packs as well. So let me recap it after this. In case someone wants to jump in on this one, let's see what happens, and then I'll recap for those of you guys who are just popping in to see what's happening and what exactly we're selling here. So we're started off with some autograph cards. These came from an estate, these 2 cards here. This one's an on card that he got in person. He actually collected a lot from spring training. So he's a Las Vegas guy that he passed away. His wife sold his collection. And they used to go to spring training a lot back in the 90s. So, and lots of shows he went to. So we got Bill Swift, and this is a TriStar. This is an actual branded autograph. So you're going to get those 2 if you get Pack-Alanche. I also put in a one-piece pack. These are obviously Asian packs, Chinese. Then we got Superman, nice Kevin Garnett, Hall of Famer. Minnesota Timberwolves, Z-Force. This is from the 90s. So nice vintage 90s card in there. I got an Avengers pack. That's in the Pack-Alanche as well. And the highlight feature is a pack of Arcasia's Island Lorcana. So lots of good value, way more than $5 out there on the board. So if you get your Pack-Alanche, you're going to get all of these items. And like I said, if you miss and you strike out, no worries. Let me actually add in a trick-or-trade pack too, since it's still Halloween weekend. Let's add in a trick-or-trade pack. So there we go. We'll add that into little Pokemon. So you pick your box, A, B, or C. This is called the Pack-Alanche. All these items are the Pack-Alanche. If you strike out, no worries, folks. Everybody gets something. There's still great value out there in the boxes. Everything is shown in the photographs in the auction item listing, so you can see what's out there. So let's run it and see if anybody'd like to jump in. I added a trick-or-trade pack just for fun. So let's see if anybody'd like to get in on lot number 1. So still good value out there. Regardless, this is not like a break. Think about it. You could spend $20, $30, on wheel spins and breaks and get a pack. This is you're at least getting a pack or a card or something of decent value. Lots of rookie cards out there as well. I still think I think there might be the Lucas Slab is still out there. So lots of good stuff that you guys can get just from picking a box. It's so simple. And like I said, I'm not like everybody else where you're kind of struggling to get value for your money. My goal is to give everyone good value for their money. And then obviously if you get Pack-Alanche, you get a little bit more. So, but your odds are awesome. It's like 1 in 3. So why not give it a shot? Get on in. We usually hit it, like I said, last time we hit it 2 out of 5. So it was pretty solid the last round that I did. And the more people tonight that hop in, the more cooler packs we'll do. in terms of value. I have football cards, I have basketball. So yeah, let's see if we can get in on that. And I'd love to be able to do some Topps Hobby Packs basketball from the new flagship Topps basketball. But we got to get there, folks. We got to get there. And so far, we're just stuck on one. So I'm cool with that. And I have a lot of basketball fillers, too. So that's pretty cool, too. I have a lot of basketball fillers once we get to that. It's pretty wild. That, I'll tell you what, that World Series was pretty wild. All right, let's run it. See if anybody'd like to jump in. My name is Stephanie, by the way. Appreciate all the people that have followed tonight and followed up until this show as well. So let's see if anybody'd like to jump in, and I'm ready to go. I'm waiting to open some packs or get something going for someone. But we're kind of stalled out on one. I'm just going to keep running it, keep being positive. I mean, that's all I can do. And see what happens. So sometimes the shows are busy. Sometimes it's a slow night. It just depends on the crowd. So I could probably maybe even reset this to more of a sports theme if this isn't working for people. But I think it's great value. So far, it's the most value I've put out there tonight. So for $5, give it a shot. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you hit Pack-Alanche, you get all the items you see here. If you strike out, there's still some great value in the boxes. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's not like you're striking out and getting, you know, nothing. You're getting some good cards, good rookies, good packs, good alternates to what the Pack-Alanche is. So you're not losing. There's no losers in this. There's some singles. I think the Asia Wilson cards are still out there. So if you look at the photographs in the auction section, you can see what is in the white boxes other than the Pack-Alanche. And what you'll see is you'll see a nice little vintage group, a vintage card. You'll see a nice hockey card. You'll see a CJ Stroud. So those are some of the singles, but then you'll see lots of packs. The Stadium Club, Topps Baseball, Contenders Football, some Pokemon. So, like I said, lots of good value out there. I'll be putting some Stranger Things in as well. So maybe I'll update the photos. Reset and update the photos. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right, let me do that. Let me unpin. Gonna reset and reset the photos. So let me do that. I will repick. Welcome in, folks. I'm just resetting. I'm going to showcase what's in the boxes so you guys see it live. Let me reset this real quick. Lots of Pokemon, it looks like. Where's Pokemon? Lots of Pokemon. There's a Pokemon. Move this out of the way. Reset the picture for you guys. Stadium Club. I'll put Stranger Things in, why not? Luca, still out there. Topps Baseball, Shohei Ohtani. Maybe get yourself an autograph, who knows? Monopoly, WNBA, maybe get yourself a Caitlin Clark rookie card. Never know. Topps Chrome Football, another super card pack. Another Pokemon. It's upside down. Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z on the board. Contenders coming in. This one is. Oh, there's that really cool Steve Young Fleer Platinum edition. This is that CJ Stroud Najee Harris combo. Avengers. This is that vintage lot. Vintage card. Another Pokemon. Oops. And last box, Temple Forces pack. Right. All right, let me reset the photos real quick for everybody, and then we'll begin again. So I want to make sure everybody has the visual. So a lot of Pokemon. So Pokemon on this group here. Football. So there's 4 Pokemon left. All right, so those are going to be your packs. Take a picture, update the photos. These are going to be your packs. So there's 12 packs. Then here's your singles. You have, well, singles and lots. You have the CJ Stroud and Najee Harris group. So those two together. You have the Steve Young Gold Platinum card. You have the slab of Luka 10. You got the hockey card, rookie out of 99. But Dustin Wolf from Calgary Flames. I'm going to add in a Shark rookie to this, so there'll be a trio. And then you have the Seth Moorhead vintage card. With a Tehran refractor and some other miscellaneous, so nothing crazy, but there's a trio. The refractor, a baseball lot, basically. So there's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 singles. It's a game. It's a game. Let me shoot the picture real quick. I'm going to update the photos. Some refracting, some light refraction going on here with Steve Young. There we go. That's better. All right. So these two are going to be updated. And we'll set everything up. And then, like I said, if we get to every group of 5 for the Pack-Alanche, I'll do some Topps Hobby basketball packs in there too. So we have to get to 5, and then we'll go from there. We'll make it super, super simple. I just updated it that way you guys could see what's left, because there was a few that came off the board. But there's still some great cards left. Like you saw, the WNBA pack is still left. The Luka slab still is out there. I figured, let me start fresh. Some fresh pictures. Mix it up a little bit for everybody. And then I do have a fresh 25 too to go for the next round too. But it's just a matter of getting through this one, and then we'll go into the next group as well. We can do that. Lots of packs, too, so great value. Topps Chrome, WNBA. Put a Stranger Things pack in, too. Why not? Since it's still, even though Halloween's over, it's still Halloween. The Luca was, I don't know, I got it on Whatnot. So it's, I got it on Whatnot. GMA. So it's a card with a fancy case. It's a card with a fancy case. But it's a 10. They graded a 10, so card with a fancy case. But is it worth $5? Probably. Right? At least, minimally. That's what I think. I got two more boxes. This is gonna stay the same. Lighting. This is gonna stay the same. That was like a lighting a lanch. There we go. Shoot. Did they fall? They fell. All right, hold on. All right. Crisis averted. Lighting is good. I'll put these in the front. There's two, so just put these in the front. All right. Now that we reshuffled and everything is set, I'm going to re-update the photos. And we'll pick our boxes. As my computer decided to have a mind of its own while I was doing that. Because my all right. Are this the right ones? This is the right ones. Okay. This way you guys will get the full visual. What exactly is left. Just took about 10 minutes to do, so we're not like crazy here. Update these photos. First picture's up. All right, here we go. So this is now going to be updated. And let me just add in the Pack-Alanche box, which I think is this one here. All right. We're uploading these now. We're ready to go. We just have to pick our boxes. Let's see which what two boxes we're picking. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17 boxes. So I'm going to pick 2 to start. Just randomly. Pick 2 to start. 17. 7. 7. 6. 7. Okay. And then we got out of 16 now. Just move these over because it really does not matter. 16 now. You guys saw what's inside them, so just a random pick. Just so purposes of 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 4 it is. 7 it is. Put this one here. 2 boxes are set. This is still live as well. Pack-Alanche is live. Let's see where the Pack-Alanche is going to go. We're ready to begin. All right, ready to go. Simple, simple. Okay, folks. Here's your 3 boxes. Place them the right way. You guys saw what's in them. So here's your 3. You guys saw what's in them. You see the photographs as well, so it's all there. But what's going to be our Pack-Alanche? Let's build it. All right, let's start with a Lorcana pack. That's going to be part of the Pack-Alanche. We'll do an Avengers pack, part of the Pack-Alanche. And we'll do a One Piece pack as part of the Pack-Alanche. There we go. So pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get all 3 items. If not, you get one of the cool items you saw me put in them earlier. So go ahead and pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody gets something. There you go. Simple game, simple, great odds. I updated the photos too, so you could see what's left in the group. So the only thing I put in that was a little bit different was the Stranger Things pack, because it's still kind of a Halloween weekend, and I figured why not put a Stranger Things pack in one for everybody. Ooh, the lighting is looking pretty cool, I must say. The lighting is looking pretty cool. There we go. See who would like to jump in tonight. There we go. Man. Sometimes it's crazy and like it goes like it goes crazy, you know, it's like so I guess we'll see if anybody would like to jump in. I put together a good group for this one. Everything is shown in the photos as well. So there's no losers. Everything's a visual. I updated it there. So there's 17 left. Oh wow, I got someone bought a really cool. I guess people were thinking the Blue Jays were gonna win it. Yesterday. Does anybody watch the World Series? Anybody watch the World Series or no? It's kind of a relatively. Oh, Philip Lindsay. Does he still play in the NFL? Philip Lindsay. Anybody excited for basketball this week? Any good matchups happening? Oh, I guess. Well, he played. He did play. Let me see the pictures. Make sure the pictures look okay here. I updated the photos on this, so hopefully they look good. Oh, now my computer's frozen. Let me refresh. Refreshing. There we go. So Topps Baseball Stadium Club is still out there. Temporal Forces, Avengers, Contenders, Dragon Ball Z. There we go. Cool. All right, let's run it. 30 seconds. I was kind of hoping my mods would be in tonight, but I know I do my show late, so maybe next time. All right, let's run it again. I guess now is also the time to start planning holidays. So let's look at the calendar and kind of get a visual on what's happening coming up. I actually would not mind traveling on Christmas Eve. I don't know if anybody else has that, where you travel on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. My brother wants me to visit with him. Oh, man. I don't know. Does anybody else get, like, anxious with planning things? I have a little bit of trepidation when it comes to planning get-togethers and stuff like that. How many packs are in this baseball? Let's see. Packs are in this baseball product I have. So 20 packs. Gotta do the math. But go ahead and jump in on this. What a wacky football week, I must say. It's $8. Okay. 20. So maybe for Black Friday, we can do some really cool. I know that the new Lorcana comes out this week too, so let me see if they have it on pre-order. Topps Chrome Labubu. That's really funny. Other. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Where's the pre-order? Pre-sale. Whispers in the Well. Okay. Whispers in the Well is coming out November 14th. That's the next Lorcana product. You shorten this down to 20 seconds. There we go. So, how many packs do you get in a box? I don't like when it doesn't say how many packs you get in a box. Okay, 24. So 24. Still about $6. $6.25 a pack. But this Arcasia's Island is actually still pretty, even at $100 a box. Still about right. You're still getting good value for your money. Maybe I will see if anybody'd like to jump in on the first lot. I could reset and do football. If you guys like football a little bit better. Well, this is an open pack. What is this? Open Pokemon pack. I don't even know. Alright, let's see. Why don't we reset? If you guys want to do sports, maybe? Maybe that's kind of the theme. We can try that. We could try sports. All right. I'll try one more with Lorcana. I'll try one more with Lorcana. I'll add in the Trick or Trade pack. So we'll add this in too. I'll try one more with Lorcana. And if it's no on this group, then I'll reset. And we'll try something different. We'll try sports. Okay, so it's no on this group. Okay, so we'll eliminate this group if this is not your jam. So we'll just eliminate. No problem. Let's do a fat pack of contenders football from 2021. So a lot of good rookies in there. We'll do a, why not? Let's go on the first lot. Let's go a little bit out of the box. Let's do a Stranger Things pack as well. And then a One Piece pack. So let's try this trio. See if this works for everybody here. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Here's a little sign. Pick your box, A, B, or C. All packs are ripped. All cards ship. If you get Pack-Alanche, it's in one of the three boxes. You get all the items you see here. That is an avalanche of packs. That's the translation. If you miss, no worries. You look at the photographs. There's still great other items that are in there. You'll get one of those other items that you see in the photographs. So all good value, no losers. Everybody gets something. Pick your box. Take a shot. Get good odds on getting a trio of packs. Good value for your money. So, and there you could also in the Stranger Things packs, by the way, there's possible autographs and relics. So, good shot at maybe getting an autograph or a relic if you get the Pack-Alanche as well. So jump on in, give it a shot. Lorcana wasn't working, so I'm trying some sports and seeing if that works differently for y'all. So maybe you guys are sports people. I'm not sure. You guys lead me in the direction that you'd like to go. All right, how about we add this in as well? Put it over here, maybe? I don't know. Bring it back. There we go. There we go. See. All right, let's add this in as well. This is a really cool numbered card out of 256. It's autographed on the piece of leather. It's called Leather Cuts, and it's signed by a pitcher from the Minnesota Twins, Dave Gassner. So there we go. Maybe I'll put them over here so you can see the Stranger Things pack. I'm not sure. I'm adapting to different types of things, different types of variety here. Okay, let's run it. Wow. Magic the Gathering Avatar. I guess that's coming out November. I like the Dragon Ball Z cards. I think the art is pretty cool, if you ask me. There's some good ones coming out for where's Pokemon, other Dragon Ball Z. Hmm. What the heck is this? There are some wild cards out right now, I'll say that. I didn't sign in yet, but hmm. I definitely have to get more Dragon Ball Z, I think. Let's see what they have in Dragon Ball. Hmm. Alright, let's run it. See if anybody'd like to jump in. I'm scrolling through different Dragon Ball Z boosters. There's some really cool ones. There's so many new stores in Las Vegas that are selling Pokemon. It's actually kind of crazy. So I don't know what the plan is, I know that my boss wants to get some. My boss wants to get some Pokemon cards in, but for video games, we don't really get any in when people bring in their storage unit stuff. I haven't really seen anybody bring that stuff in, so it's not really people's, more autographs. They bring in a lot of autographs and cards. That's probably more of the stuff that we get in the store. A lot of cards. We get a lot of cards. But I added this really cool lumber card in, leather cuts. So if you guys like unique cards, this one's also numbered on the back. So add that into this little autograph card. Oh man. I do think that Whatnot is good overall, but I think it can be. I understand why they're. Ooh, the sign fell. I understand why a lot of times when you're a seller on Whatnot, it can be outrageously discouraging because when you're just kind of hanging out doing this kind of thing, I mean, it's an hour and a half plus, and it's like grinding to get to like the end game of what you're trying to do. And when the game is rolling and it's a lot of fun, it's cool because my job is to get, like I said earlier, is to get a lot of good value for your money and have some fun and all of that stuff. And I think last year was a testament to how much fun it was. People really came in, and maybe I did more shows, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying my best. I think it's really difficult to balance. I'm not sure how some of the bigger sellers here on Whatnot don't completely burn themselves out. Like, I can't imagine some of the people, some of the bigger sellers that are just not riding off of pure adrenaline. You know, I saw Jeff Wilson doing a show today from sports cards, and I was like, wow, like that's incredible. He's got a big following, and a lot of people like his opinion on things, and it's cool, but it also comes with a lot of criticism on his part because people don't like him. I think he's just doing what he does. I do think that anyone who's in a position of influence in the hobby or whatever it is, they are going to have a lot more criticism naturally. But I think if you're watching Jeff's show, like he's just doing what he does, like you know. But this weekend in Las Vegas, if anybody's out here in Vegas, I think it's going to be the Front Row Card Show at the Rio. So if you guys are going to be there, let me know. I'll probably be there on Sunday at some time. I'd like to go. So if anyone's going to be at the show, let me know. I'll be there probably Sunday, I'm thinking. I'm going to go on Sunday to the show. I know my boss will be there, and Mandela will be there, so it should be a good. I think it'll be like 90% Pokemon and 10% sports cards, so I'm okay with that. I like both Pokemon and sports cards, so that's what my show is comprised of, is a little bit of both. So you get your fix of both non-sport and sports in the same auction. So I thought that Lorcana had a new product coming out, but I guess not. I guess not until the 14th, I think. So, oh well. But anyway, big show this weekend. Memex will be representing Saturday and Sunday. I probably will go into the office on Saturday for a few hours to I gotta look at the calendar. Let me see the calendar. I mean, I guess technically I could take this next, but I had this weekend off, so if I do 5 and then 229, I don't know. My boss will have to organize my schedule for me. I forget what other shows are coming up too, so there's probably more than one. We'll put a trick-or-treat pack in. See if anybody's paying attention. Just like adding more value for everything here. Little sports, little Pokemon, all that good stuff. I reset the pictures. I don't know. Let's see. So I added the Pokemon pack in. A little more value for you guys. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get all the items you see here in the front. You get Trick or Treat. You get Stranger Things pack. You get the Contenders pack, the One Piece pack, and this awesome signed glove card. So pick your box. Hopefully it's inside. You can open the pack, see what you get. And hopefully we can move on to the next round. We're trying to get to 5 tonight at least, which is not a lot, but let's get to 5. And then we can do some Topps basketball, things like that. But good value for your money at $5. Pick your box. No losers. This is not like a break where you might completely strike out, or you're spending $20 on a wheel that, God forbid, you get a hot bean or something like that. We don't want that. We want to get you some good value for your money. So let's see if we can do that for you tonight. My name is Stephanie here on Whatnot. I've been doing this on this channel now almost for 2 years. Could you believe it? This is my second November riding into the holiday season. And I am a full-time expert in all things memorabilia and autographs. Cards, memorabilia, modern cards specifically. Modern cards, memorabilia, game-used items, things like that. Autographs. So if you have any questions or you are working through an autograph collection and maybe you need help identifying something, feel free to message me. Can probably get you a opinion, minimally, of what you should do. But for the most part, I work for Memorabilia Expert here in Las Vegas, Memex on Whatnot. We do shows every Wednesday and Friday. And a lot of what I do is organizing. So I basically organize and describe things for a living. So people bring items in from their collections, and I go through them. I organize it for them. I get the valuation of them, and then we sell them for them. We take a commission, obviously, and it's a lot of fun. But this is my own channel here on Whatnot. Been doing this, like I said, for it's like over a year and a half now. I did go through a stretch on Whatnot last year where I kind of got a little disenchanted. So it took me a little bit of time to reacclimate myself in and try to come up with a new concept, which is this simple concept that I came up with. Yeah, I mean, it was honestly not easy for me. I was doing a lot of shows early in the year, and it was very difficult for me here on Whatnot. I think people think it's easy that you just turn on your light and sell. Well, if it was that simple, I think everybody would do it. But you really have to have the right things that people are interested in. And I think I did develop it into what I'm doing now. So that's kind of the positive, is that I kind of turned a complete zeroing, like I would just zero every single time. And it was disenchanting to say the least. But I think this concept is a lot of fun. People seem to like it. And again, my mission to give people good value for their money is kind of what reigns supreme in my brain and for you guys out there. So hopefully you guys like it. And we could get some new people to play and have some fun with it. And that's kind of all I can ask for everybody. Just give it a shot. Most people do get it within the first couple, so your odds are always good. Even if you spend, $5, you're going to get your value in what you're purchasing, regardless. Just be kind of fun to see where it goes here. I changed it up to more of a football group to start, so I was hoping that I can get in some basketball tonight, but I don't know. It's kind of tough when you also have like for me personally, I have a full-time job, so, and I work a lot of Saturdays as well. So it's not easy for me to find the perfect timing to go into doing the shows here. And also what I found is last year, one of my issues was I really didn't go to the gym, So this year I made a concerted effort to, put that time in as well, to have more of a balance between, doing shows and actually working out, because I find that when I actually do some moving, some athletic movement, that it actually helps overall. So I'm convinced one day people are going to listen to these old YouTube videos and they're going to be like, oh my goodness, you were talking about this same kind of thing back in the early days of you doing these whatnot shows. And I'll be like, yeah, but I do want to start doing some art shows again as well. So maybe some late night art shows. I was going to schedule a show on Wednesday, but I think because I have some other plans with my boss, I don't think I can schedule, but maybe I'll do a temporary. Let me do a temporary, because I probably should set it up just so I have it on the board. But I'm always able possibly to do pop-ups as well, but I can't really schedule them. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Thank you, Brittany. I'm almost at 750. So that's kind of cool. Like I said, I'm going to schedule my show for Wednesday, but I don't know if it's going to get updated. It might get updated to Thursday, depending on what happens. I might have to do something for my boss. But as we're going tonight, it seems like we might just have a repeat. We might be stuck on 98. So we'll schedule it for 9:07 p.m. And we'll go in the same category. We'll do the storage unit finds, auctions, and we'll put Sarahkins as the mod. I think I'll just make her the mod. Everybody else is not modding. Where's my Avalanche Pikachu? Pikachu, where are you? There we go. All right, so we're in. Let me run the auction again. I scheduled it for Wednesday. Same time, same bat channel, so you guys can bookmark that if you are interested. But like I said, I might have to shift to Thursday if my boss needs me on Wednesday, so we'll see. But that doesn't change the Memex show on Wednesday. I'll be live in the afternoon, as usual, at 3 o'clock Pacific time at Memex. Usually we go till about 5, live from the showroom here in Las Vegas. But we'll be getting ready this week for the Front Row Card Show, so Man. Alright, maybe we'll just reset again. Let's just reset again. Since you guys are not feeling the sports. So let's just reset. Alright, maybe we'll try some cards. Alright, let's try some cards. And then a pack or two. Okay, let's start with, see if this gets people interested here. We're going to start with Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder. Let me take this little sticker off here. Jay Crowder. Tyrese Halliburton rookie card. And pack of Lorcana. Let's try that. Let's try that collection. See if that has anyone interested. Okay. So no on Jay and Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, we'll just keep that together. Let's try Karl Anthony Towns, Snowflake Hoops. And Anthony Davis Mosaic Overdrive. And Avengers. See if that does anything. Okay, no on these. Let's try a Cowboys lot. CeeDee Lamb. Michael Irvin. Autograph card. Tapper. Naruto, and Avengers. Try that group. Okay. So on this group, Naruto, Orange, Dallas Turner, bubble card from Prism, rookie. Joe Burrow, Pratt. There we go. Oh man, I gotta get my organization here. Let's reset this. Let me add a trick or treat pack and run it as well. So you get all these items here for the Pack-Alanche. Okay. Pass. Keep knocking everything over. All right, let's try this one. Let's try Naruto. Garrett Wilson, rookie card. Corley, rookie card. Blue Prism, or Blue Mosaic. Leather and Lumber autograph card. Just put him here. And then Panini Contenders football pack. Value pack, 22 card pack. Pick your box, A, B, or C. I don't have any vinyl now. But I do have, if you go to this person, Memex, we have autographed vinyl. On this channel, we have autographed vinyl. So check out Memex. Okay? There we go. There's a good lead for you. Tons of autographed vinyl. Let's run this lot here. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get all the items you see here in the front. All right. So no on this group here. Let's reset. Reset. Let's try this group here. This is fun. This is from back in the day. Blake Bortles, jersey card rookie. You guys remember Blake Bortles? And then you have T-Law, who had a pretty decent game today. Rookie card. And we're going to add a Naruto pack. Okay, also going to get the leather and lumber card as well, autographed. And then let's do Stranger Things. There we go. Let's try this group. Nice group here. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get the Pack-Alanche, you get all the cool items you see here. If you strike out, no worries. You still get some great packs and cards and other things as well. So there's no losers. Everybody gets something cool. And give it a shot. You'll probably get it to start, and then it'll be a lot of fun for you. A lot of good value, a lot of fun. I'm going to add in a trick-or-trade pack as well. So we'll just add that in, see if anybody wants to jump in. Now, add a little bit more value. Nothing crazy, but a lot of fun. It is Halloween week, so weekend still. Till tomorrow, maybe till midnight anyway. So let's see if anybody'd like to jump in on that. Pick your box, A, B, or C. How about a little football? A little Big Ben Parliament. You get a Big Ben and a Big Bus. Big Ben, Big Bus. Some Big Ben, Big Bus cards. There we go. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get the right one, you get all the items you see here. If not, look at the photos. All the items are showcased in the photos. What else is available? I updated the pictures, so pretty much everything in the pictures is available. No losers. Everybody comes away with something. And that's how we play. It's a simple, simple game. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll run it back. And see if anybody'd like to get in on this group here. Just adding more value for you guys. How about an Avengers pack too? Ooh, all right. Now we're getting spicy. I'm not even sure anybody's watching, so perhaps if they're working in the background, they'll go, holy cow. I've been watching. I've been waiting. This is the time to jump in. So let's see if it happens. I was hoping to get to at least 5 tonight, so don't see it happening, but we'll give it another last call. Last call to get in. Been on for 2 hours now, and all right. How about a one-piece pack? Is anyone out there watching? Let's see. Pick your box, A, B, or C. One has the Pack-Alanche in it. The other 2 have items you see in the photos. So let's see if anybody wants to get in on this group. You got 1, 2, 3 packs, 4 packs. Wait, 1, 2, 5 packs in this Pack-Alanche. But so far, we might have to reset. Okay, we could reset. We'll reset. Maybe you guys don't like Stranger Things and all these, so let's reset. We'll try football. Because maybe you guys like football, and I'm not sure. Alright, we'll try football. So if we're going to try football, I'll keep Blake. We'll keep Big Ben and Big Bus. Big Ben, Big Bus. We'll keep Trevor Lawrence, rookie. We'll keep that in. And we'll just add a football pack instead of the non-sports packs. See if that gets anybody excited. Little football theme. Pick your box A, B, or C. If you get the Pack-Alanche, you get all the items you see here. If not, you strike out. There's still great stuff in the boxes. Check the photos. That's what's in the white boxes. It's very simple. Most people get it. So because of the odds are so good. So see what happens. We'll run it back. I figured maybe you guys are more of a sports crowd, so let's try it with the sports. See if that works for you guys. So we'll keep these in. You get nice T-Law rookie, Blake Bortles, if you guys remember him from back in the day. He was the soup du jour of that draft class. What the heck. Let's put in a Stranger Things pack too. Why not? I see people jumping in and out, so I don't know if you guys like. I figured let's do sports and little sports and a little bit of non-sports. All right, let's try it one more time here. All right, I tried sports. I'm just going to even keep this one together with it. I don't know. I guess I could try Pokemon. All right, let's try Pokemon. We'll do this pack and this pack. I don't know. We'll try Pokemon. We'll do 2 packs of Pokemon, a pack of One Piece, and a pack of Naruto. There you go. Let's see if that does anything for people watching. A little Pokemon Naruto One Piece group. Put a trick or trade pack in there too. We'll add that in just because it's still Halloween weekend. All right. We'll see if this works for you guys. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get the Pack-Alanche, which is all these items here, simple, you get all the items there. If you swing and miss, no worries. Everybody gets something. No losers. Everybody gets something. Everything is shown in the photos. I hope you like sports as well as Pokemon. And yeah, very simple. I was hoping to get some basketball packs done tonight, but it doesn't seem like the crowd, so. Alright. I guess I will just, I guess we'll do a final, I'll throw an Avengers pack in too, just to keep it a little bit wild. See if anybody's even hanging, so. Alright. Lots of stuff in the Pack-Alanche. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Well, I don't know. Let's try sports again. Maybe it's you guys are sports people versus Pokemon, so we'll try sports again and see if that's the jam. I'll keep an Avengers pack in though. We'll do Avengers. We'll do this signed leather and lumber card. And we'll do Contenders pack as well. So try a little sports and Avengers. See if anybody'd like to get in on this. Pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody gets something in the game. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get the 3 items you see here. And we'll make it 4. We'll add in a one-piece pack as well. So if you get Pack-Alanche, you'll get 3 packs, as you can see here. A nice pack of Avengers, a pack of Contenders Football Jumbo, and a one-piece pack, as well as this autographed leather and lumber sports glove card. No losers. Everybody gets something, so there's nothing like it's an empty box. Every box has something in it, except one out of the 3, which is tremendous odds, has these whole group in it. So it's like one has a nice little spread of packs, variety and value. But don't sleep on the other boxes as well. Everything's shown in the photos. There's a lot of cool baseball packs out there. There's Topps Chrome football. So still good value regardless. Oh man, okay. I think we'll do one more auction. Last call. Anybody out there that wanted to try, here's your chance. Give it a shot. I don't know. Maybe I need to do like crazy marathon shows or something like everybody does, and then just sit and hang out and maybe have some tea and just hang out, I guess. I don't know. But I will be back on Wednesday for sure. Well, Wednesday, like I said, I might have to reschedule Wednesday into Thursday, but it'll be set. Let's try it again. See if anybody would like to jump in. I'm going to add in a trick or trade pack as well. So pick your box, A, B, or C. Get yourself the Pack-Alanche. Usually people do win. Like I said, last time there was 5. I did 5 auctions and 2 got Pack-Alanche. So it was like 2. And if I went longer, we would have gotten more Pack-Alanches. But it just depends on how, again, I set it up so you guys have easy odds and make it super simple so that you're not striking out like you would if you did a break, or if you do like some of those character breaks and stuff, you can end up spending like $20-$30. And it's like, well, if you spend maybe $20 with me, you're going to get some good value for your money. At least you'll get one Pack-Alanche where you're going to get a few packs for your money. Let me try a frozen pack as well. I haven't done any frozen packs tonight, and maybe that's the magic. Maybe that's the magical pack that needs to be added in. So I'll add in a frozen pack as well. We'll see. But this round only has 17 left, so and then I have the next 25 ready to go. As soon as this particular game ends, you can jump right into the next one. All right, let's try. Let's just set these aside. We'll set the game aside. I have 10 packs of these one piece. What the heck? So weird. Okay, here we go. Let's just do. There we go. Let's do some packs of One Piece if anybody wants to buy them. Pick your pack. Pick your pack of One Piece if anybody wants to jump in on those. I'm doing a little bit of a discount. See if anybody wants to get in. I'll run it again because it seems like it was kind of short. It's only letting me get it like 45 seconds, so run it again. We'll do it for a minute. We'll do it for a little bit less now. See if anybody wants to get in on these. $3 a pack. These are One Piece. You pick your pack. I only have 10, I think. Maybe I have more than that, but I'll run 10 at a time anyway. $3 a pack. These are, I'll show you a close-up too. It's a there you go. I haven't opened any of these, so I'm not exactly sure what they look like inside yet. Curious. $3 is not bad. All right. Well, I tried. I tried to see if anybody. Someone was asking for One Piece earlier. I forgot I had these in the store. But I'm, like I said, well, there's probably more than 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 10. Okay. Here's what's really weird is one of the packs has a keychain attached to it. Like, how weird is that? So weird. All right. So if you guys have any requests, let me know. Kind of went through pretty much all kinds of combinations tonight. I even did Pokemon. I have some Stranger Things packs as well. Kind of had them for Halloween. And Naruto. But I was hoping to do some Topps basketball, but I guess it's just not the right crowd tonight. But I'll have more. I have the Naruto, One Piece, Frozen, Avengers. So those are those. I guess I could restack and just see what happens. And run a bunch, see what happens. Alright, let's just recalculate these back here. We'll reset. See if anybody wants to jump in. Pick your box, A, B, or C. This is going to be the Pack-Alanche. Yeah, Pack-Alanche. We'll do Avengers. Stranger Things. Frozen. One Piece. Yeah, we'll throw in an autograph. Baseball card of this guy. It's on a piece of leather. Like a piece of leather numbered. So, and even a baseball card in. So it's sports too. So anybody like to jump in? Pick your box. A, B, or C. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get all the items you see here, all these packs. Figured why not? Just throw them in one group there. It's kind of what we do, what I do, and make it fun. We'll try it again. See if anybody'd like to jump in. I'll even add in a refractor card, rookie card of Montero. He played for the Yankees as well. And a basketball card. We'll add in a Kevin Garnett. Yeah. See if anybody wants to jump in on that. The basketball card's pretty cool. Okay. I think that's pretty good. We'll be back on, I'll be back on Wednesday. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope you get some good cards this weekend and have a wonderful week. My name is Stephanie here at Christy Wilkes, and that's pretty much it, my show for tonight. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday on Memex, and Wednesday on Memex, and then Wednesday bookmark my show. Thank you so much. Have a good night.